I'm Tammy.
Hi, I'm Trevor. Welcome to Harvard Happy Hour. Today we're going to take bikes across the Golden Gate Bridge over to Sausalito, grab a drink, take the ferry back, and then just try to grab a couple other pubs in town.
Like and subscribe.
This is the Waymo that started out our journey. It took us across town to pick up the bikes. We filmed a video on this earlier. You can catch it on our channel. This is the location where we picked up the bikes at Bay City Bike. Great facility, great staff.
Bay City Bike Rental. Stopped here to get t-shirts afterwards. But here's all the equipment. They had great equipment today. We rode the Golden Gate Bridge, but you can see a lot of electric bikes were out there today. I was on I think a 21 speed. I think Tammy was on a 14 speed, but a lot of great equipment they have. They walk you through exactly how to get across the bridge, where to go, and then there's their information right now, how to book here, hit that QR code, and then there's the map they have located. Great company to work.
This is a map showing us leaving from Taylor Street where we picked up the bikes, riding across the Golden Gate and ending up in Sausalito. Here we are getting started. We did this ride 15 years ago with some friends, and remembering back going across the Golden Gate seems so much easier. Here's the warming hut as we get started just below the bridge, and there we are on the bridge just getting started for our journey across.
The Golden Gate Bridge opened in 1937, spanning the Golden Gate Strait, which connects San Francisco Bay to the Pacific Ocean. The suspension bridge took 4 years to build and is 1.7 miles long. The towers are 746 feet high and has two main cables, each made of 27,572 individual steel cables. "11 men died during the construction, so Chief Engineer Joseph Strauss implemented a safety net underneath the bridge deck. That saved 19 workers who became known as members of the Halfway to Hell Club." The color of the bridge is international orange, and workers are continuously painting to protect the steel from the elements. The color was specifically chosen to help the bridge stand out in San Francisco's notorious weather of fog and rain. Over 112,000 cars travel the Golden Gate each day between San Francisco and Marin County. As we are finishing up our ride across the Golden Gate Bridge, we paused to take some beautiful pictures of the San Francisco skyline. It was a gorgeous day and a gorgeous ride.
This is a picture looking back across over to San Francisco. What a beautiful view. And another view as we finished our ride on the far side, on the Sausalito side, looking back. A few beautiful pictures and beautiful views of the city. And then we headed out on an adventure to find Bar Bocce, a local establishment with an incredible view. Please take a look.
The entrance is over here on the side. And let me show you a quick deal. There's the menu, and I have pictures of the menu. And then there's a little welcome sign, and we'll take a view of the, but they have a great little place for bikes to park. So we came from the cruise ship. Some people are at the bar next door that are in these e-bikes. There's our bikes right there. So a great little place to park your bike. And then this is the Bocce Bar, or the Bar Bocce, Bar Bocce. Look at this view you get. You gotta check in right here on the left. Managers told me I have a really small bar, but great kitchen, great setup. Has a TV here, great little bar. Look at this view. Look at this view. We biked from San Francisco for this view today. Now, is that a view? Great little fire pit here. Some people over here on the side. Great location to have a beer, a little snack.
Garlic breadsticks are fabulous.
Yep. Had a Pilsner and blonde ale. Great location.
Here's the two beers we had, toasting a great day of biking across the Golden Gate. What a wonderful view. As we finish our beers, we head to the ferry to take it back to San Francisco. This is a view of Sausalito as we leave. And then we have a beautiful view of the Golden Gate as we head back to the city.
There is an island in San Francisco Bay that is very famous, Alcatraz. It is located 1.5 miles from San Francisco. Alcatraz began as Fort Alcatraz in 1850. It became a military prison in 1910 and a federal prison in 1934. Because it was supposed to be unescapable, it housed the worst of the worst. Al Capone, George Machine Gun Kelly, and the Birdman of Alcatraz, Robert Franklin Stroud.
A movie was made in 1979 with Clint Eastwood starring about the three men that tried to escape from Alcatraz in the cold waters off the San Francisco coast. Did they get to shore, or did they lose their lives trying to escape?
Alcatraz closed in 1963. It was becoming too expensive and falling into disrepair. It reopened as a national park and has become one of San Francisco's most most popular tourist attraction.
As the ferry gets closer to the city, our ship comes into view. One of the great things about this trip is that the ship actually docks right downtown in the city of San Francisco, making it so easy to go see all the sights. After biking over the Golden Gate and taking the ferry back to San Francisco, we found ourselves walking back to the ship to Pier 23 to have a couple beers and talk about the day. What a wonderful day. What sights we got to see, what beautiful views, and to see our ship sitting in the background as we sat and relaxed. Please subscribe to Harbor to Happy Hour. Thanks for watching.